Archers, attack! Keep firing! Let none escape! Another down! Do not relent!
Yo, 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 yo. Pop a 40, grab a shoddy. It's Do Not Relent. I'm Slidewhistle.
You know, that is our long-running catchphrase, for all these years that we've been doing this show. I'm glad we finally brought it back. Hello, it's your boy, Immunization.
I'm really sad because I do have a 40. I got myself a big 40 of Colt 45, but my shoddy's in the other room. She's busy playing Vampire Crawlers, the turbo wildcard from Vampire Survivors.
Oh. Turbo Vampire Survivors, is that what you said?
Yeah, you don't know Vampire Crawlers, the turbo wildcard from Vampire Survivors? Good friend Grinchmeat loves it. He's been playing it for allegedly 10 hours and 20 minutes nonstop.
You know what's funny is that, how buggy WoW has been, that it's, so undeniable that even, all the big podcasts, like the Starting Zone, have to talk about it, which I think they normally stray away from.
Yeah, I'll say, because they get, Blizzard money, Blizzard coverage. So it's not in their best interest to be like, shit doesn't work. But they're like, gosh, guys, I'm sorry. It's like when Miyamoto's Wiimote broke down at E3. It's always tough when the company has to come to terms and be like, yeah, things are a little goofy right now.
The British couple, Tailspin and Retaliation and Evital.
There you go.
They forgot their names for a second. Sorry. They literally interviewed a dev and were like, so why is your game so shite right now?
Well, what did they say? What did they have to say to that? Because that needs to be addressed.
It was just usual. We're trying to do better. We'll do better in the future. The good Ian response. Whatever. I mean, what else can they really say at this point? I mean, okay. My absolute favorite though is former Blizzard president Mikey Ybarra, Mikey Yeebs, the guy who his legacy. I think that we all remember is him literally firing 500 QA people from Blizzard.
Yeah,
to Twitter,
just showing up, firing a bunch of people, and being like, my time here was the most special thing ever. And I was like, I'm pretty sure your time here was maybe 14 months.
It was super fucking short. He made a statement. He's always fucking talking, and he was like, WoW needs to do a full reset because this game is really bad right now. And it's like, well, you fired all the quality assurance people. Of course it's kind of your fault, bucko.
And the thing is, I feel like the game itself is not bad right now. If anything, I feel like it has all the tools and things to be really good. It just is really frustrating that almost every single aspect of the game is very broken. So I don't know.
Including, I was doing some ritual sites, and it's gotta be like a glitch or something, because those just aren't fun. But
I don't think I don't think that's a bug. Although there are bugs with it.
Are there? Well, because I don't know. I did them. I did a lot of them, and sorry, Blizzard, this one isn't it.
I was just referencing that, during Raid the other day, Mitch was saying that, his ghouls or pets had, buffs from the ritual sites still that carried over into Raid somehow. I'm like, that's definitely not intended.
I don't know if they actually did anything. I didn't have a chance to see if they actually did it. But what's your hang up with ritual sites, Aaron? What's your beef?
There is not enough theming right now to make them interesting. A delve has, for the most part, other than not fungal folly, the grudge pit, has you going through a themed cave with different stories and different things to look at, if you will. It doesn't help that I'm already really void tired. Both the Naga one and this week they're doing one in Zulaman. You just go into a giant open area and say, there's a bad guy at the end of this big open area. Take out 3 things that power him up and then go beat him up. But without a storyline or fun things to do or silly mechanics, it's just kill things on and off for 45 minutes and then you get to leave. which I guess that's the baseline. That's what a lot of World of Warcraft is. But it's just like, where's the atmosphere? Why am I doing this? If you just put me down in a pit and say, kill Twilight's Blade, guys, for a half an hour, that's not enough anymore. It's not enough. Also, because it doesn't give you any gear or anything, it's only giving you catch-up coins. The coins used to get the new catch-up gear. So I guess that's also bad, is I bust my hump for 45 minutes doing all of the objectives, and what does it give me but, like, nothing useful? Because they're tough to a level that you're not doing these unlike your character that has adventurer level gear, veteran level gear. This is high level stuff, but, like, why is your main doing it? That's my big hang up. I don't know, after this 2 hours of them I did today, if I will really go back. And yeah, it's like Papa Cheese said, they were testing out some things for delves, and if it gives them information for future delves, that's good. But as far as Midnight, I think I can clean my hands of it.
I still haven't done one, so like you're saying that, like, so if you had a fresh max level and you went to this, would the shit wreck you?
I would imagine. Like, I remember doing a level 1 in Growlina, and I had to, like, focus. Growlina, I'm able to do 11 delves and kind of just, like, look at my other screen while I do it, fight via context clues. So I personally think they're a little bit harder than any of the delves. So, yeah, I don't know. And also, it's the same money that you get for doing the, like, world quests, run around the map and complete little quests thing. So it's like, why not do a bunch of those? The amount that you can get in 45 minutes will dwarf the amount you get at the end of a ritual site.
Yeah, I haven't done one since I did the ones the other last week. I was like, well, I don't gotta do these.
Well, we'll talk about it more later, but that's my focus right now. Is I'm putting a solid day's effort into every single one of these and giving you all the honest report of if you need to do it. Ritual sites, see me after class. You failed.
Shoot, not my day.
You know what hasn't failed?
What?
The Warcraft movie. That's right, folks. Now you too can get your hands on the pre-order for the 10th anniversary for the limited edition Steelbook of the Warcraft movie.
Oh my, I had not seen any of this. I'm afraid I'm going to have to buy this.
It looks neat. I just didn't know that this movie did well enough for them to, like, greenlight more things for it. I mean, I know apparently it did well in China, right? But, like, I didn't.
It has to be a tax write-off, because when they did Ultra 4K DVDs, they only made 4 or 5, and that's one of them. So whatever the parent company is, Paramount, Sony, I think they put a lot of eggs in this basket, and they're still trying to trick people into finding said eggs.
I mean, it's a limited edition steelbook. I think they know that, like, the market for it is gonna be small, like, so they can probably, like, they just need 100 people to pre-order it. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they'll find 100 World of Warcraft people.
Well, they only need to find 99 additional, because I'll be purchasing it to look at it and go, wow, what a 7 out of 10.
Trying to get the price on it, but my Mexican VPN to watch wrestling was on, and it's been fighting. It's like showing me in, like, it's not even showing me in pesos. It just isn't showing me. It's like, you don't need to know how much this costs. He's arguing it showed me in pesos, but it did not. He's lying.
It did. It said like 526 Mexican pesos.
That's not real. Everyone knows that. So that's like, what, $30?
I was about to say.
So, like, I don't think that's true then. I feel like that's pretty low, right? I guess I don't know.
$30 for a DVD. That's fair deal, I would say. That's about what I remember paying for the Scott Pilgrim one. So roughly $30, everyone. That's all that stands between you and 2016's biggest summer.
I like how there's not even like really like anything extra with it. It's just the Warcraft movie just in a steelbook. Like, yeah, $29.99 is what it says. It ships Friday, June 19th. So if you want this, honestly, yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna get this too. We own a copy, don't we? Well, we have it on Blu-ray. I guess why would I buy this? For the steelbook?
Like, literally just because if you think it looks cool, I think is the main reason. I also feel like it's been long enough. Maybe we watch it again.
That'll always be a controversial opinion that I know we all share, is that movie was not as good, or rather, not as bad as a lot of the people on the boards made it out to be.
No, I feel like we all enjoyed it enough. Like, it's fine.
Just a fun little watch, and now you get to spend 30 bones for a nice, cool case for it. I'm debating that you posted it the other day. There was like $100 Dalaran box. It's a container in which the top of it is a model Dalaran, and then there's just an empty space in the bottom that I guess you can put things in. And I really don't know what, if anything, I'd put in it, but I was like, I may end up with this. I may shill out for this just because it's neat to have a big 1/2 foot tall Dalaran in my house.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's just those items that you see and you're like, I fucking need this shit.
And if I ever want to entertain the in-laws, I can say, look, it's the beginning of TWW, and I spike it into the ground. And then they go, oh my God. And then I sift around the pieces like, imagine the things they took for us. And then my in-laws will be like, are you being atheist, Sunweaver?
Imagine what they've taken. Let's see how it was $100. Yeah, $100 flat is what it is here. City of Dalaran box. Why did they say box for? That's the part that confuses me. If you want to buy this,
because there's a container. Like I said, you can store things in the bottom of this heavily, weirdly weighted box.
And it looks like the base of the statue part takes up a big portion of the box. So what would you put in that bottom part? It's kind of like odd shaped.
weed.
Like, we can only have so many things that we say we use to store our weed in. Like, I don't think we have that much weed.
It's also funny because you can see through it, so like I feel like it just kind of will automatically ruin it, right? Like you'll be able to, like, there's gonna be just like junk in there. Honestly, I think it's true. I think Devourer Demon Hunter is absolutely the hardest spec to perfect. I am struggling to perfect this shit. It's fucking hard. I have to pay so much attention to every button I press that it's annoying. I'm like, what happened to the days of just being able to not think about it? My parses have been stinky, and I'm like, wait, they're stinky. I'm doing good damage. Wait, I could be doing double this damage?
What is this trinket that absolutely derailed your entire experience? Because you were on cloud 9, and then you got this trinket, which everyone says that you need to have, and you've been fighting a mental battle ever since.
Honestly, I don't even think it's a trinket anymore. I think it's that they made me get an extra button. I think it's that now I have to press my soul immolation, which is fine. But then it's just such a perfect order you have to press it in. And if you press it in the wrong order, it's GG. You fucked up. A lot of it is also like in Raid, it's hard, especially when we are doing Crown of the Cosmos, which we're still procking on right now. When I would much rather kill the silencing ad first. I don't know why we don't kill D first. I don't remember what D stands for.
Number 2.
Yeah, we should kill number 2 first. We should kill D first because he is a silencing wave and he's so subtle about this fucking silencing wave. Yes, there's a big area of ground effect, and the woman says, stop casting. But there's also like big arrow sounds, and there's people dropping purple on top of me, and all kinds of other things. And I'm like, let's just kill this bitch first. I don't know. It's just something about it that like I literally need to like be on my absolute A game every single time. And if I even get just a little bit inebriated, then it's like, oops, sorry, you're fat fingering a button you weren't supposed to press for another 2 seconds. And you just blew up all your shit for no reason.
I feel like that's crazy, and that's very like opposite of what Demon Hunter has historically been.
I'm like, I'll just play Havoc. I mean, I'm assuming that one I can fuck up a little more on. give me a little more freestyle in my button pressing. But yeah, we were still on Crown of the Cosmos. We progged last night. As a group, we actually fucked up some things that we just now are realizing. My favorite is the majority. I don't know how many of us doing it. When we're in phase 2 and the simulacrum gets to shield, I did say, like, our first week, I was like, hey, like, we're supposed to target the shield, right? And then I think Lynn or somebody else was like, no, they shared the same damage. And I'm like scrolling through all the dungeon notes, and I'm like, I don't see anything that says what they're saying is wrong. But I was like, I'm pretty sure you gotta target the shield.
So is it actually a thing where like they do share health, but it like doesn't go to the shield? It goes to like her health underneath the shield somehow?
I think that's exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure. So you like, because like I stopped hard focusing the shield after I heard that. I was like, okay, well, I feel like somebody would have said something, if that was the case. And I even watched that video that Galen posted, and I don't even remember. Maybe I just spaced it out. I was like, yeah, it's part. I know it's part already. So that's actually really funny because there's actually a very good chance if you all would have targeted the shield, we actually may have killed it last night because we had some pretty good pulls actually.
And then speaking of more bugs, they're like on our best pull when we were in phase 3 and we were fixing to move to our second platform. I think this pull we ended up on, it was like 20-something% or something like that. And as we were hopping to the platform, like 4 or 5 people died because they ran through the feathers that, are supposed to give you like movement and like jumpy ability to make it to the second platform. I saw this happen to several of them. Honestly, I haven't really fucked with the feathers because like I'm like I can just disengage over, I can just like jump, turn around, and disengage. That's what I've been doing. So I didn't fuck with the feather, but I saw like 4 or 5 of them run through the feather, jump, and then just fall into the hole. So Blizzard, what is this?
You see, what you need to do is you need to get big-brained like me, and you need to accidentally shimmer into a ball that sends you flying to that second platform, and then needle on the edge, sit there as close as you can, toesies hanging out into the void, going, please, please don't let me die. I will give it up to Rosh. He and I have our differences, but I saw his magical healing waves going over to me on platform 2. I'm like, thank you. I'm still trying, I swear. And then everyone beefed it. Everyone dinked off the side, and I said, I look like a hero. I'm going to pretend like I was the only one who made it. And then proceeded to die.
We almost had that. We would have had that one too. Just everyone just went right into the middle. And I'm also like, part of me is like, was that a bug, or was that just like, did the feathers despawn because we weren't positioned properly tank wise?
I literally saw them run through the feathers. Like I saw this. So what? Did they just not jump? Did they not press spacebar? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of.
It could be a thing where they all press spacebar as soon as their feet were off the ground. There's like a mass psychosis where everyone all tripped at the same time.
Like maybe everybody was following everybody, and the first person didn't jump, and they're like, oh, I don't have to jump, and then they all just went. Because I think the first person to go was Bear, and I could see Bear not forgetting to jump. So maybe everybody else didn't jump. Maybe I only really saw Bear. I only saw Bear. I was like, oh my god, what happened to? Oh my god, what happened to everybody else? But yeah, again, like I'm blessed to not have to even think about it because I'm just double jumping or shifting across the platform. Can druids enter travel form when we're probably not?
I don't think so, but like they could use like their various wild charges to make it over, right? Like the Boomkins one is basically a disengage, right?
Yeah, so like I feel like if you have something, you should probably be using it anyway, just in case. But it continues. So it makes it even funnier that I didn't know about the shield thing because last week I got my AOTC by just I led a heroic pug to get it. And I was like, we're killing the silence one first. DMV, kill D, target these guys, do whatever, group up. And then like the shield thing just happened automatically because we stacked both melee and ranged on that platform when I did it. But like I don't want to make all these changes to our raid group because I know that it would make or it would make us free prog. You know what I mean? If we do if we change the order we kill the mobs in, if we change the stacking points for everybody, I just feel like it would make it harder for them.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I feel like it takes us a while to learn fights, and if we switch it up in the middle of it, I feel like we'll lose a lot of our progress.
Hopefully next week, with the knowledge of the shield and a little more gear, then we will do it. We will do it. We will be successful.
I also love how, like, whenever we're progging, Lynn always, like, analyzes the logs and, like, makes, like, graphs of certain mechanics or whatnot. One of our main things is I think that we were not interrupting the ads, and then the ads were making it harder for us to stay alive and for healers to keep us alive. So he's just like, hey, here's everyone's interrupts. And it's like, you guys, interrupt more. And then the next chart was like, here's people who are standing in bad. And then it was just like Slide at the top of the chart, like more taking more stand in purple damage than anyone else.
Like, I'm doing it on purpose. Like, I'm standing in it purposefully. Whenever I have to drop my ball, I take it over to the gunk and I put it there because I don't want to put it over anybody. I don't trust anybody else to be near me. So, like, I'm going to standing gunk and I'm blurring and I'm dropping it. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm leaving it right there. And you know what? Who hasn't died once in that phase? Me.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure you have, because we all die in that phase. We wipe in that phase a lot.
When I die, it's because they're calling for a wipe and it's over.
Same. All but like once or twice.
I don't know about that one. There was somebody who had no interrupts, by the way, so hopefully we get that fixed too.
Love that for them.
Hopefully that sorted.
All I can ask is, are they melee or not?
No.
They're ranged?
Yes.
Well, at least that's something. If it was like a monk or like a warrior, that would get me extra frustrated.
So yeah, hopefully we get her cleaned up, which I think we will.
Speaking of cleaning up, we'll dip into it a little bit. It's not, well, I guess by the time you're listening to it, it is May, but I want to talk about the May trading post and how it's going to be cleaning out my wallet, because this one is Gilneas themed.
How many tendies you got saved up for this one?
I don't know, not enough. But then at the same time, I don't know, because it is not Worgen themed, it is Gilneas themed. It's a lot of human-centric business coming from the forefront.
Okay, so let's see some of these items that we have here. We have like Gilneas Royalist Rouncy. It's a horse with like some traps on the side. It's scarred and kind of scary looking.
But don't forget the Pireword Rebels Rouncy. It's like the same thing.
Wait.
It's one's gray and one is charcoal. I was like, that's the same guy.
The charcoal looking one has like a golden saddle instead, I guess.
What is up with the scarred ass? Is that to imply like a Worgen scratched it? Or is that like it survived an undead attack? It's giving me Worgen claws. Are you guys scratching your horses' asses over there?
We gotta train him somehow. We gotta make him fast. Gonna say, if you want to live, you gotta outrun my running wild, my 110% mount speed.
Okay, so the Pirewoods Rebels Rouncy does say, after diligent training from riders in both Worgen and human forms, these horses will now bear any rider in Gilnean finery due to the big scratch on their ass.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes.
And of course, we have the attire of the Gilneas Fox Ensemble. I know you guys are getting this one, right? It's a pure white version of the furry set. Although, did the last one have sexy thigh-high boots? That doesn't seem quite right.
I won't be buying this. I mean,
it just feels weird. If the top, the shoulders, cape, and the head feels like this is little pajamas, but then the belt, the hands, the boots, they're like, oh, this is like gentleman's finery. It's like, what am I supposed to believe that a Gilnean noble's like, I just felt like being a little silly today?
Yeah, because it specifically says the Gilneas fox. So I guess they're just like, oh yeah, it's like fox furry core, but like they're still Gilnean. So
There's still a superiority complex. I'm deeply interested to see what this looks like on Growlina because I want to know, how does the mouth of the fake fox deal with her head sticking out?
Right.
Does it look like I'm just like getting vored? I'm getting eaten by this little fuzzy guy?
Also, the amount of buckles on the fox one, there's like 3 buckles. There's like one on the shoe. There's 2, like one at the kneecap, and then one right below it. What is that going to look like on your Worgen legs? Because you're going to be automatically missing that foot buckle. It's such a weird design. I didn't even think about the bottom half until you brought it up.
honestly, the boots are probably like my favorite part of this, just because I'm like, that's just odd and different, you know? I feel like there's a lot of clothes here.
Yeah, a lot of, well, I guess because Gilneas does have a pretty good cloth identity there. A lot of interesting clothes that were locked behind the starting zone for a little while there, but just recently have been unveiled. The Pyrewood Rebel Streetwear Ensemble. I checked on the web. That's what we get for free this month. What are your thoughts on this guy? It's very BFA coded. I think it's actually a recolor of sort of the Flynn Fairwind set, but has cherry red pants, has button up the like distinctly footwear, and then a bright red bowler.
I honestly think the bright red parts are a little much for me, and I feel like the it doesn't match with the boots either. Like the boots are like bright, just like tan or like brown. Something's off about this set in general to me.
Yeah, it's interesting. The gray and gold, and then it's a very deep red.
I almost feel like the furry boots would go better with this than whatever the fuck these boots are.
Well, the good thing is you can always mishmash. You can change the pants too, right? Because wait, you probably couldn't, because I'm assuming the bottom part of it.
Yeah, the bottom part of the jacket is the pants.
Oh, so you change the shoesies and the hands at least, and maybe find a little more matching there. What do you think? I mean, they have it on a Worgen, so it would obviously fit you. What's a male Worgen?
I mean, yeah, I'm excited. I have the other version of this set. I appreciate that they found a good hat. I also appreciate that especially on the website, they feature it on, I mean, it's just Worgen male, but I guess they have the lumpy, bumpier body, but they are showing all of this Gilneas stuff on actual Worgens, which takes a lot of the guesswork out. There's a lot of times I see something and I'm like, I have my eye on that. And then I see Growlina put it on in the trading post, like, oh, just kidding. Not doing that.
Well, my eye is now off that.
Yeah, exactly. The last thing I want to bring attention to, though, and I'm putting this in host chat, is they have made an all-new racial tabard for us. This is the Scarred Tabard of Gilneas, a variation on the standard Tabard of Gilneas. Almost makes me wonder, are they actually trying to create a subset group of, like, we're wolf people and we're proud?
So is the implication of this also that those horses, or what are they called? What's the stupid word that they're calling them?
The Chaunceys?
The Chaunceys? Are they branded? Is that what those are?
It's a similar mark to the 2 slash marks they added to the tabard. Also, why is this man's little tummy out in the tabard? The tabard ends right at the belly button and shows off his navel, and then
yeah, that's
down.
weird because it doesn't do that. If you're like shirtless and you put on a tabard, the whole thing shows up. There's not like a split.
Maybe this splinter group they're investing in crop tops. Too long have our tummies not been exposed to the air of Gilneas.
Have you considered the crop tabard?
We must keep the bit that covers our jewels, but our tummies must be out. Ooh, and then when they transform, their top only gets croppier.
What is the name of the other Worgen guy? The one who was leading the other group in Gilneas, the traitor?
Darius Crowley.
Yeah, tummy's out for Darius Crowley. That's
Darius Tummy is his cousin.
This is the Darius Crowley crop tabard.
the Darius Kraup top.
Ooh.
We're kind of cooking here.
So are you going to be joining the Splinter faction that may or may
Well,
not
of
be
course,
forming?
yes. Yes, and I hate wearing tabards, but I will, at least for like a month and a half, make sure this guy's always visible, and then I'll probably get tired of it. But I was like, if this is breadcrumbing, that there will be a subsection of Gilneans that are like, we're wolves all the time, then I am very much there for it.
Looking at this list, this is going to be a lot of attendees if you want to get everything. There's like 5 outfits to buy, I believe. Yeah, Tyra the Swift Fox, Woodland Raccoon, Gilneas Fox, Faded Garb, Loyalist Streetwear.
And then the one that you get for finishing it too. So it's a lot of outfits.
And there's weapons. There's like Gilneas weapons and stuff. Oh, I like that you can buy the top hat separately. Stylish black cap, stylish brown top hat. That's good. These little slanted hats are going to be amazing. Wait. Can you go to tabard?
Oh, yeah, they have the little pillbox hat, too. Oh, fuck, that's going to be too good. I love how small it is. I'm going to balance it delicately on Growlina's big fat-ass head.
Oh, yeah. The text for some of these, for the tabard, is wear your curse with pride. Wait, maybe there's more things in these texts that we haven't read. Maybe we can some more. Don't worry about the scratches. Makes for a wonderful patina. What the hell's a patina? Anyone out there know what a patina is?
Just living is not enough. One must have sunshine, freedom, and a little flower crown. That doesn't have anything to do with Morgans. That's just nice.
So, from our good friends at Merriam-Webster, a patina is a green or brown film on the surface of bronze or similar metals produced by oxidation over a long period of time.
What's number 2?
Gloss or sheen on a surface resulting from age or polishing, or, and then it said also the impression or appearance of something. So like the patina of old money.
Yeah, they're saying even though you're busted and your city got attacked and you turned into a big wolf guy, you can still be an upper cruster.
Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty good, man.
Now, I have to add last thing here. Immune, this big crossbow, what are your thoughts? Do you think it's neat? Will this, I know you're usually a gun guy, but will this make the Mog?
So there's 2 of them, right? There's like a silver one and a gold one here, and they let's see, what are they called? The Gilneas Loyalist Bolt Shot, and then the Pyrewood Rebel Bolt Shot. Oh, so is this what they're going with here? The Pyrewood Rebels are the gold, are like the gold and black ones, and the Loyalists are the silver and blue ones. Is that what we're saying here?
Hey, read the description for Pyrewood Rebels.
It says Pyrewood Rebels are well funded if they can coat their weapons in gold.
Oh.
I'm going to guess they're just using flavor text to say we have 2 different colors of everything. But if there's a story thread of Gilnean Loyalists versus Pyrewood Rebels, ooh, my bones are tingling.
Okay, and then actually, I have one more thing to bring up. So these fucking knuckle blades are kind of pissing me off because they're just basically better versions of their claws or worse versions of their claws. They're brass knuckles that have claws, and their claws, they're not even gripping it right. But there's some old Gilneas lore in here, everybody. That's definitely not new lore. Under the Pyrewood Rebel knuckle blades, it says, before the curse of the Worgen, Gilneans handled their problems with a different set of claws. So y'all were just punching each other with spiked brass knuckles as your main weapons?
Of course,
That's sick.
yeah. I routinely remember they would say, Archibald, you've insulted me. Let's go 30 in the bathroom. Then they'd both pull out their set of spiked knuckles. And unlike when people would go 30 in the West Middle School bathroom, it was to the death. Some poor blue blood would leak his red blood all over the ground.
Bloody knuckles.
But to also, like, I realized I never answered your question officially. I like the crossbow. I will be buying at least the Pyrewood gold one. I in my head can think of a certain Mog that it would go really well with because it has like a pretty sick, like, is it a dragon or is it a Worgen?
I think it's supposed to be a wolf head, but it also is leaking red smoke. I don't know what the Pyrewood Rebels did, but they got a sick ass like Nathria crossbow.
Okay, but you see why I thought dragon for a second there? But
Oh, of
no,
course,
you're right.
yeah.
It definitely is wolf. I see it now. But I think it's a sick crossbow.
It would make me upset if they use dragon iconography. It's like, we all agreed. We signed the letter in the town square. Wolf stuff.
Also, I realized we forgot to bring it up earlier. It's not really that happy, I guess, but I think we gotta give a shout out to our man Bricco. R.I.P. Bricco. It's crazy, actually. It's kind of an odd transition, but I feel like it's kind of on brand.
Yeah, so Bricco, aka Briccostud, was a host of the Third Faction podcast, and like honestly, I think he was like one of the first people to like ever reach out to us when we first started podcasting, like before we were ever anything, and he like became friends with us. So it's like we've just like, I don't know, like he's been like a steady online presence in the WoW podcasting community forever. So like this is like quite the blow.
And I don't know what happened. I've been meaning to listen to Lions Pride Tavern because I feel like they would probably say it uncouthly about what exactly happened. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, he wasn't that old. He wasn't old at all. Like, I mean, so
Yeah, he was interacting with us online as of 2 or 3 days before whatever occurred.
damn, you had to give him a big old hayaka. That's all. Whenever he would attack anything, he'd go hayaka, and I'm like, are you doing it? Is that haya? But it was like a fancier haya. Hayaka. So everyone, give your animals a good old hayaka today, like a light one. Give them a little karate chop.
Oh, and the lightly go to your family dog and just fucking smack the shit out of him.
No, don't smack him. Do you ever just give your cat a karate chop, like a little soft, like a?
Oh, of course, yes.
Chopping
I'm constantly messing with. I go like, oh, I could just bop you right now, and I just give her a bop as she's just sitting there, and she's like, why?
Yeah, well, so give good old Purse a hayaka later.
Oh man, where do we transition from that? I don't even know where to go. You, me, Dupree.
Oh, wow.
You ever see that movie?
I haven't, but he's in it,
Me
right?
neither.
It is an Owen Wilson vehicle.
I don't know. I've never seen it either. Here's the real transition. We have something else making the WoW community upset, and it's not just Mikey Ibarra existing. We have a new housing stuff was pushed out into the sphere, and it's on the shop, and it is $75.
Yeah, for a bundle of like the Cozy Treehouse Retreat housing bundle. And have you seen this, Aaron? I'll post
No, I
a
have
link
not,
in
no.
host chat. Like my thing is like it's pretty, and like the artists definitely ate with this. So like good job to them. People are obviously upset because like I don't know, $75 expensive. Housing stuff expensive. Also, these include housing exterior upgrades for $40 just for those, or $75 for the bundle. And I feel like that's maybe one of the main reasons people are upset, because like it's the first time that that's happening.
Yeah, and people, I from what I've seen, there's a lot of just like, oh my god, this is so insulting, and like whatever. And I'm like, for me, it's just like, it's crazy expensive. Like, I mean, like, yes, like artists should be paid, and I'm hoping that's where the money's going towards, because like these are pretty unique looking. But to me, I'm just like, I'm not gonna spend. Like, hey, you can do what you want to do, but I'm not gonna spend that much money for something that I'm gonna throw up in my house, and then like again, I haven't even been back to my neighborhood in a bit. So like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I mean, like I won't be buying it. But I like the thing is like I legitimately really like the cherry blossom stuff in this. I think it's really pretty. But yeah, $75, $40, however much each individual thing costs, not really worth it for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. Not worth it at all. If you came to me, though, and said that you got birthday money and you didn't know what to do, and you were going to spend $40 for the exterior bit for your home, I'd understand. That treehouse design beats ass. That thing's so fucking cool. If I see someone in the community with that exterior, I will go, wow, they really paid it. And I will only say that because I am deeply jealous. That's so cool.
It
But
is.
it's not $40 worth. I will not be paying for that.
Yeah, the cherry blossom stuff is pretty nice looking. But again, like I don't know, if people don't buy it, then they probably won't do it again, because why would they waste people's time making it if no one's gonna buy it? Or maybe it'll fucking sell like hotcakes, and it's just another reason we don't have our WoW sub going up. You know, if the whales want to fund this game by buying tree houses, fucking let them. Who cares? Go for it.
It makes me wonder, and I know I'm more on social media, but you guys are more in touch with, like, you know, TikTok and like house talk, if you will. Has the person that just hangs out in their house, does housing related activities, has that person manifested? Like, everyone was very into it when it began, and sort of they're playing Midnight now and they don't go back as much. Do you know of people that are still like, no, I'm just in the neighborhood. I'm buying Hearthsteel to still craft my 17th layer. Because also, are we at the end of the housing upgrade journey? I want to say I'm level 8, but are there only 9 levels right now?
I think I'm also at 8 or at the end of 7. So like I really don't know. I don't know how. Do you know how far up it goes?
Yeah, it ends at 9. 9's the last one, and then it says more coming soon.
No, fair enough. But like, to answer your question, Aaron, I do think that there are people who just their main focus is housing. At the very least, there's content creators that is their entire thing. So like, they just post videos for like, oh, here's some tips on how to do X, Y, or Z, or here's like a new thing or a new room that I made, and just like tutorials and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the RP people too are like the main people who are chilling. I bet you you're gonna see a lot of these on like Moonguard, and Emerald Dream.
Oh shit! I've never even thought about a Moonguard neighborhood, like a Real Housewives type thing, a Desperate Housewives even. Like, it's like, oh, you're ERPing in Esteban's house when all of a sudden his in-game wife comes home. And it's like, what the hell are you? You bent her over my giant rhino skeleton? No, Constisa, that's not what it looks like.
Don't come on the cherry blossom, no!
Oh, you absolute ingrate. That cost me 35 real-world dollars.
I have 2 pills in each hand. No, I have 1 pill in each hand. 1 pill is about a real life event, and another pill is about BlizzCon memories. Which pill do you want to take right now?
I kind of want to take the real life stuff, but this is a World of Warcraft podcast, so I don't know. Aaron, what do you think?
Let me take the blue pill. Let me take the real life stuff.
Did you hear? Now, if you heard, just don't spoil it. Just say yes or no. Did you hear about the meth lab at MSU?
Yeah.
Okay, so
unfortunately, double unfortunately.
No, I haven't. What happened?
Okay.
At our alma mater, there's a meth lab discovered.
Not only was there a meth lab discovered, it was discovered in Wells Hall. Wait, a 31-year-old. Wait a minute.
What's a 31-year-old doing in Wells Hall?
Here's why it says double unfortunately. Meth lab discovered in Wells Hall is fucking hilarious.
Also,
but
wait, it's not like wait, so it's like in a classroom? What is happening?
It was a classroom that I don't think anyone went in because unfortunately it was some guy. The guy was 31 years old and he wasn't even a student. Some guy from the community snuck into Wells Hall to just make smack.
And the only reason they found out was because an unidentified chemical led to an evacuation. So he was, not only was he doing it, he was doing it badly.
You know, that's just crazy to me because this, okay, so like for the non-MSU people listening to this, Wells Hall is also just like very much so in the middle of campus, and it's probably the most frequented hall for classes in general, probably. I had a class there. You guys probably both did too. There's also a library
like every year.
Everyone had classes there all the time.
Those were the big Starbucks was that they closed down, right?
Yeah. Also, this is like, there's a giant courtyard out there where people are hanging out. So like it's probably the most frequented building on campus.
I'd love to know how long that operation went. Like how, and I guess they don't really vouch for, well, you do have to scan into some buildings, but I feel like not Wells Hall. Like, How often was this guy going in and out before someone was like, you know what? I think he might be making meth up there.
I have no fucking clue. I can't.
Do you think
wait
the
for
preacher
more
was in on
details.
it?
Oh, the preacher was probably was using his kids to fucking get some of the materials in there. There used to be a preacher outside, if you guys didn't know, a preacher who may still be there, who preaches the word of God, like why he hates gays, and he has his children who probably are not grown as fuck kids now, holding signs that say God hates you and you're gonna die if you don't. You're dead.
Like one of the little gremlin children chased me around saying, "You're going to hell." I'm like, oh god.
And then there would be super cool dudes out be like, I'm going to yell at him about Thor and Odin.
Ugh.
And I remember when I was a freshman, I was like, this is so fucking funny. And then when I was like a junior, I was like, pack it up, go to class, bud.
The real magic of the pill system and which one I was offering is that I knew if I didn't write anything down, I was going to forget the other one, and I literally couldn't remember what I was going to say for the wild one.
BlizzCon memories.
BlizzCon memories.
BlizzCon memories.
Oh, it came back. Okay, so when we went to BlizzCon last time, we met up with our guildie ahoy, and I was explaining to him that at some point I'm going to try to do another Crown of the Cosmos group to get my Illyria necklace, and I asked him if he wanted to do it. Because Papa Cheese also was like, please, I need it, and I can't finish it. And I was like, well, I'll probably do a group together. So whatever, at some point. Anyway, so I was trying to see if he was free for it, and he was like, yeah, I can be free. And I was like, well, so my tank friend who you met at BlizzCon might also be there. So we'd have 2 tanks. And he goes, did I meet him? He goes, I remember I met Aaron and Wooly, but I don't remember this extra person you speak of. And I was like, yeah, he was there. He had a beard. I think he had a beard at this time. You guys talked about, like, playing Classic, Druids. He was like, oh, wow, I have a bad memory. That's when we did that random Classic Depths raid. I was like, yeah. And then I go, remember when Aaron barfed in the parking lot getting out of your car? And he goes,
He did.
He says, yeah, with that water that was brand new, like poison or whatever it was called. That was liquid death. He goes, LOL, that was hilarious. So he does remember. He
He did, because we did talk about it at Raid like a month ago. I said I was excited to do it again, and he was just like, please don't.
So I'm pumped. This time we should all barf at the same time.
I mean, I can easily do it again. Just keep feeding me drinks and keep feeding me free pizza, and I'm there. But this time, I'll take the stopper out of the sink when I throw up in it.
All this to say, there actually is some news about 12.0.7 that maybe we should have put a little earlier before the Wells Hall Meth Hall. But you know what? Congrats for making it this far. You shall be rewarded with information you'll hear on other podcasts much later.
Okay, so what's in this 12.0.7 patch, huh?
Here's just some bullet points that Wildhead has gracefully, squishy, so he's probably missing something, put together. Blizzard has announced a first look at 12.07, which includes more power at the Omnium Folio. What? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Why does it... Power is capitalized. More power at the capitalized Omnium capitalized Folio. Okay. Dragonflight time walking and more. Here we go. A new portal to 2 new locations. Nagtal and Val. Where are we? What's going on? Where are we going? These don't seem like anything familiar at all.
Are we going to new locations? What's happening?
The Omnium Folio, a new way to gain power. So he fucking swishy fucked up the fucking quote at the beginning. This is when we get the new one boss raid, new lore walking on the history of trolls. We help hatch Janali's new eggs. So the bad boy troll boy is actually just being a nice egg tender now. No, wait, no, that's Zul'Jan. Zul'Jan's story. Who's Janali? The bird spirit. Okay. So it looks like Nagtal is where the mushroom people are gonna be. And Val... Whoa. Val looks like where Icy Dragon Lady would be from. What's her name? The lady who left, who hates, who's enemy and now friend? Dragonflight?
Viranoth.
Fair enough. Val is an icy world once inhabited by the Legion, where the Dominar Imperator Pertinax has established his bastion of power. This is looking straight up just like a very icy zone. So that's, a little change up here.
Yeah, Aaron, this patch seems to be for you with different zones that are not just strictly void.
And we're here for it. You keep the game as glitchy as you want. Fucking make sure all this shit breaks down. As long as you can take me out of purple caves, I'm here.
Okay, so finally we have information on the Omnium Folio. And now it makes a lot more sense. Here's a photo of the Omnium Folio. This is a
it's purple!
This is a Magister Umbric and Magister Roma thing. You have them on a mission to reconfigure and restore the Sunstrider Omnium. The ancient elven relic was originally created by Dathrama Sunstrider to study and observe the various schools of magic and to serve as an academic repository. Years of silence now awaken. Once unlocked, you will be entrusted with it, which is a runic ledger containing containing powerful runes of power you can use in battle. Continue taking part in weekly activities to imbue more runes. Is this Dami Mommy gem shards?
Ew.
Sounds kind of like it, or like in some way, what do they call it? That always makes them so fucking mad. Borrowed power.
So we'll see. Sporefall raid, which this is going. I'm excited. We're excited. This is Mythic Flex, which means that after we finish it on Heroic, we will actually have the opportunity to go in and do this on Mythic. I don't think we'll be successful, if I'm being completely honest, just going off of how Heroic Crown has been going. But it's nice that we can at least try this without having to be like, get out somebody.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm always, a proponent of that being added, because, like, why not? I don't know.
Yeah, so when the Heronir call for a special gathering, Zul'Jan attends as the Amani representative, only to be drawn into an ancient mystery surrounding the legacy of the Amani trolls. Join him and his uncle Kinduru on their journey of discovery to uncover the truth. Okay, so Zul'Jan's getting a little more. Maybe he won't be a baddie.
This is where he's gonna fuck up. This is where he's gonna drop the ball. Here's the special crystal. All you need to do is hold on to it. Oh, beans.
No.
You gotta promise not to tell, I swear.
Turbulent Timeways returns. So that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Dragonflight, our dungeons are going to be in the rotation, and this sick mount, the Spawn of Viranoth, is being added. And the dungeons, 6 new dungeons. Sorry, not new. 6 dungeons from Dragonflight are in the rotation, and they are Halls of Infusion, Neltharis, Ruby Life Pools, the Azure Vaults, Brackenhide Hollow, and Algathar Academy. We're never getting fucking away from Algathar Academy. It's gonna be with us for the rest of our goddamn lives.
I mean, it's funny, but do people fuck with it to the level that, like, it is the new dungeon? You can never be rid of it?
It is the quintessential Dragonflight dungeon. I mean, like, I guess it makes sense because it's very dragon-inspired and it's a little quirky, I guess. I find it weird that they immediately are having it in the pool for time walking when it is just also currently a seasonal dungeon in this Mythic Plus season as well.
Now it's time for our top 2 bottom boot medium moo, and I have a bottom boot.
Boot.
My bottom boot is, I feel like I've been beaten over the fucking head with Algathar Academy. I'm so sick of it. And honestly, Ruby Life Pools, I'm sick of you too. Because wasn't that also in the Mythic Plus rotation? Like twice?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they should have chosen all the ones that, like, haven't been highlighted in Mythic Plus seasons since.
So maybe like people are familiar with them. Like, well, give us ones we're not familiar with. God damn it. Yeah, that's my quick bottom boot. What about you, Aaron? Top 2 bottom boot, medium boot?
Well, I have a bottom boot as well.
Boot.
I, of my own volition, of my own choice, spent 3 of the limited hours I have in this life playing nothing but abyss anglers on stream, and I can confidently tell you, everyone, there's no reason that you gain nothing from it.
You don't get anything from it at all? Was that what you're saying?
No, yes, all of the achievements I know because I got most all of them. Reward you nothing. The furniture is a hammock and 4 random bones tied to strings. Nothing. I mean, so maybe there's recipes for crafting. That might be the one thing you get out of it, but it is not content worth doing for those recipes.
I will say you don't do professions. You don't do crafting professions. So if people out there don't want to do abundance, this is the other way to get the green stuff to make your epic profession weapons. You can do that by fishing. That's the only thing I can see from it. But again, I am not doing that.
And this is crazy for me to say because I don't like them either, but do abundances. People at least go in there and do them occasionally. You are by yourself when you are fishing. There's nothing.
Well, apparently, to get the epic crafted weapons, you have to do like 4 weeks of abundance. Where this one, you could probably just fish it and get like 1 or 2 like right off the bat. So it's a weird trade-off. But again, like that's only for crafting professions.
Well, there you go. I did it. I did 3 hours. I have a fully upgraded green diving suit, but I hung it up. I gave it to the troll, and he said, "Where you going, man? Surely you're gonna take a dunk again." And I said, "Never again, Jewel Bean. Never again." And then I logged off, so he didn't even see me fly away. He just saw me dissipate into the wind. Immune, what is your TT, BB, or MM?
Well, unfortunately, I'm around us out with a third bottom boot here.
Triple.
And it just is in general, I feel like I lost my touch with BM Hunter a bit.
Oh no, you guys are going through it.
Yeah, we are. Like my like I don't know. I feel like I should be doing better. I feel like I need to go back to school.
Well, luckily Algathar Academy will never ever leave. So the classes will be open. Watch out for the guy making meth behind the third boss.
We'll say you haven't like looked anything up yet for this, right?
Well, I know I haven't. That's why. Okay, yes, you sent me a video. I haven't had time to watch it yet. So yes, I need to do that.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's a little bit crazy just to assume you know how it plays after all the changes. I guess after like what happened. I mean, you've been doing great, which is actually even funnier.
And the thing is that like every changes that have happened in the past have not impacted it enough where it's mattered. So and like for a while here, I thought it was just because I had a shit weapon or I had shit trinkets, but now I have a heroic puzzle box and a heroic gaze, and I have a heroic weapon. So I'm like, I don't think that's like the issue anymore. So yes, I will be watching the video that you sent me literally yesterday, and I have not had time because work has been like putting me through the fucking trenches.
I watched it on my lunch break, and I was like, "Why am I watching this? I'm just putting more information in my brain I don't need." But I will say his content was very easy to watch. Aladdin is what his name is, and I was like, "Okay, where's the little monkey friend at?"
Speaking of Abu, I say Abu. 3 boots. We need something to make us feel better. Let's do that by listing our patrons. Their names include Ahoy Vince, Azur, and Digital Dave, asking Growlina to say, "For the Horde." Misket, the Orchidee Orc, Crucifix, Alternator, Chris M, Saracen Hawk, Justin, give me back my PhD, Arcane, Remy.
Every time I hear Chiodos, I get a full boner. And I wanted to hop off the bike before I poked you in the back.
Kick Puncher, Sugar Bear,
Time is money, friend.
Dr. Foster, Grumpy Old Shaman, Jerome, Ali, Adorno, Gershom. Still on the hunt for this one, not gonna lie. But she wanted the Amani to say, "Loa bless you like you blessed us." Wooly, Void Elves rules, Slide, drools. Duff the Horde Pooper Cooper, Calcus.
What are these birds doing here?
Cilantro, Alexei, Vanderlyle.
Have a nice day!
And Will, aka Tyre, Trade Chat's fallen father.
If you want to join these patrons and dare I say, after the one we posted last week, you may want to head over to patreon.com/do-not-relent, and you can hear us attempting to sing Billy Joel's Honesty over Discord at the same time, but watching a stream, and it was pretty well put together. Good job on the editing there. I'm sure it was hell for you.
It did take me a while to piece it all together, yeah, but I feel like it turned out okay. It turned out as you would expect people to be drunkenly singing at a bar.
And then go to all of our links at donotrelent.com, where we have the most exquisite things for you to click on, including maybe a surprise or two. Maybe I'm just saying that, so you go there. What about you guys? Where you at?
You can find me, Alex, or Immunization on Twitter at New Era at Alex, or on Blue Sky at Immunization.
You can find me, Aaron the Human, at the Bigacheesy on Twitters.com, and watch me play Vigigrams at twitch.tv/AaronDNR. What's next on the chopping block? Ooh, what other barely there activity will I have to do a book report about? Find out this weekend.
Woo. All right, well, see you guys next week.
Bye.
Man, remember,
Another down! Do not relent!
Do Not Relent is a podcast within the 3HNC network, representing U.S. Proudmoore's premier podcasts.
That was a very good wish.